Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. It's the 22nd of December. I have just gotten home having done the big shop for Christmas, because food shop, should I say, just to clarify. I finished my Christmas shopping a while ago. But I'm hosting Christmas this year, so I'd buy loads of food and play a game that felt like the Krypton Factor to get it to all fit inside my fridge and everything, but I've done it and I've now had some breakfast. And just to clarify that, what I mean is that we left, I left my house, got into mum and dad's car at 7:45 this morning to get the Christmas shopping done, and it was busy. So I'm like, we're all relieved that it's done. We don't have to think about it anymore. So I've now had some breakfast and now I am filming and getting this uploaded. So we're here to open, as you can imagine, book 11 of the Shop by Mum. Oh dear, my candy cane's just fallen off the book. Shop by Mum Advent Calendar for 2023. And I picked the genres, in case you don't know, I picked the genres of crime/thriller and romance, and I got 12 books. These are all secondhand in order to keep the books in the system and make sure they're not being destroyed. And so I other than the genre, I have absolutely no idea what I'm getting. And so far, the 10 books that I've opened, all 10 of them, I've never read the book and I've never read anything from the authors. So let's see if we can make it 11 for 11. So I'm just going to cut off the ribbon because it's double knotted, so can't handle that. Just cut it off. And every day I get a sweet treat. So I've got a candy cane and a drink, and it's Yorkshire tea today. So let's find out what I've got. I'm going to imagine that this is the front of the book and open it this way, so like all the others. So let's see what I got. Oh gosh, this one's well wrapped. Oh, there we go. Oh, it feels like a romance. It feels like a romance. So this is The Runaway Woman by Josephine Cox. Again, we've got an 11 for 11. I've never read that author and I've never read this book. Celebrating the 50th book from this #1 bestseller. 50th book? Are you kidding me? Blinking heck. Right. Josephine Cox's 50th novel is a triumph tale for every woman. Those looking in from the outside think that Lucy Lovejoy's life is like any other, but at the centre of her family there's a big empty hole where all the love and warmth should be. Over the years, her children have watched while their father chipped away at Lucy's self-confidence. Now the children are following their own paths, and Lucy has never felt more alone. When tragedy strikes at the heart of the family, it's a wake-up call for Lucy. Everyone has taken a little piece of her and expects her to struggle on. So when Lucy faces a betrayal from those she loves deepest, she knows that it's time to make a choice. Is she brave enough, though, to find herself again? I like the sound of that. I really do. Now, obviously being secondhand, there's a little bit of spine break. Love that. And the pages are a little aged, which I adore. You can't really see under the lights because I've had to turn the lights on, because even though it is just gone 9:45 in the morning, it's pretty dark out. So it's a gloomy day. But yeah, the pages have aged a bit. But other than that, it is perfectly fine. So, okay, let's do a little bit of research of Josephine Cox. To be honest, I'm surprised that I don't recognise her name, but perhaps I do recognise a book of hers and I don't realise. But then also the reason why I chose romance is because it's a genre that, even though I do enjoy dabbling, falling into at times, I don't solidly read. So this is really, that's the main reason why I chose romance. And then I could just find all of these nuances of writers and books and such. So yeah. Okay, so Josephine Cox, also known as Jo Cox. Oh, Jo Cox. Oh, of course. Stupid me. I recognise the name Jo Cox, not Josephine Cox. Right, okay. Is an English author. Her books were frequent bestsellers, and the UK public lending rights figures often list her in the top 3 borrowed authors. Okay, so she was born in a mill worker's house in Blackburn, Lancashire, where my family are from. Not Blackburn, but county. Cox was one of 10 children of an alcoholic father. At the age of 16, she met and married her husband Ken and had 2 sons. When her children started school, she went to college, eventually being offered a place at the University of Cambridge. She was unable to accept the Cambridge place because it would have meant living away from her home, and went on to become a teacher. Cox won the Superwoman of Great Britain Award, for which her family have secretly entered her, when her first full-length novel was accepted for publication. Cox also wrote under the name Jane Brindle, her mother's name. Altogether, she has written over 50 books. Wow. That is incredible. This is what she looks like. I don't know if you'll be able to see it properly, given but there we go. There's Josephine, or Jo, should I say. And just flicking through pictures of her books here, I recognise some of these covers. I certainly do. Wow. Okay, she's got an official website. Jo sadly passed away in July 2020, but her writing lives on through Gilly Middleton, who worked with Jo as a co-writer and is now bringing Jo's many original ideas to fruition. Oh, that's very sad she's passed away. Oh. But I like the fact that it sounds like her work is still going on. That's really nice. Okay, the latest book, it doesn't indicate when it's been published, but it's called The Letter. Right, it just it's Harper Adams, and it just says buy a copy. There's no other information about Jo, or Josephine, should I say. It kind of sounds like, you know how I have this sort of thing for Catherine Cookson? It kind of sounds like that Jo, or Josephine, could be another author who has just written all of these amazing books about strong women who I could potentially fall very, very much in love with. So there's no indication exactly time setting for this. So I'm going to gather that it's modern, but I don't know. It could be a period piece. Okay, part 1 has indicated 1962, but I don't know if that means that the whole story is in 1962 or just that segment, and then kind of like a Kate Morton thing where, the next section, it's like 20 years down the line or something. I don't know, but I'll find out when I read it. I'm actually really excited to read this. That's brilliant. So 11 for 11 of authors that I've never read, and the books I've never read before. So brilliant. I'm very excited about that. I think I might have to do some more research about these books today or over this Christmas break, because I just have my gut is going, you're going to really like this. You're going to really like this. And I really hope I do. So let's see when I pick it to read. And and I'll be back in 2 days on Christmas Eve. How is it Christmas Eve in 2 days? That's insane. To open the very last Shop by Mum 12-day advent calendar. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. See ya.